Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel name Learning to Learn. So yes, we have done or we have discussed a lot about NTA UGC net. That what exactly is NTA UGC net? What are the minimum qualification you need to actually access to this examination, or you'll be able to give this examination if you have cleared 55 or more percent in your post graduation. Even the people who have just done their graduation and wanted to start preparing for NTA UGC net, you can, because even before completing post graduation you can appear for net examinations. This is all we have discussed in the previous classes. Today I am going to discuss a very important thing, that is strategy for paper 1. If you are a new student who are appearing for NTA UGC net examination for the first time, you might be very confused that what actually to study, what actually to skip, and what are the contents which are included, right? You might have purchased certain books, and in certain books the one single topic would be not available, and in certain different book it would be available. So you might be very confused what to study, what not to study, what to exactly do, what to exactly not to do. For that we are going to go through step by step that what should be your strategy for paper 1. So let's get to a basic. Before starting this particular video, a quick update on Unacademy. Unacademy is India's online leading platform, and if you're confused about paper 1 preparation, you can always come on Unacademy, because I provide free of cost lectures that are special classes on these dates. From Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. we usually have classes related to taxation. From Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. we have classes related to teaching aptitude, that is common for everyone, right? And from 9 to 10 p.m. in the evening I take economics classes, microeconomics, which will be helpful if your paper 2 is management, commerce or economics. And I also provide certain plus courses which are step by step courses to actually cover your entire syllabus, right? So make sure you do follow Unacademy and do follow me on Unacademy. I also have two different channels of mine named Study Vlog and Boss Lady, and there is certain creative and awesome content out there. Please do check out. So yes, let's start with paper 1. If you are giving NTA UGC net, you might be aware, or you might know that paper 1 is common for every people, right? Even if you are from commerce background, science background, arts, anybody, everyone needs to clear the paper 1, right? So what is the passing mark? Of course there is no passing mark, there would be a cutoff, right? That you would know only after giving the examination, right? But still you need to prepare very well, right? So out of 50 questions, it is most probably like, if you have good preparation, you might able to be crack 35 to 40 questions, and that is around 90%. So that is not bad. So for starters you should first set your target, right, and then move along. So I'll help you with the strategy of paper 1. Whatever your paper 2 is, it is not relevant. Paper 1 is really important, and the competition in paper 1 is really high, right? So keeping all these considerations into mind, first thing you need to understand is your syllabus. This is the first thing and the most important thing. The syllabus of paper 1 constitutes of 10 different units, out of which 6 are purely theoretical and 4 are purely, or you can say, practical based. So the theory topics are teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication, information and communication technology, people environment, and higher education. These are the 6 units which are purely theoretical. There are certain concepts, there are certain, you can say, topics which you need to understand, and then you might be able to solve certain MCQs. But there are certain topics which are practical. It means you need to practice again and again. These topics are reading comprehension, data interpretation, logical reasoning, and mathematical reasoning. So first of all, please try to understand the syllabus, that how many topics are theory topics, how many topics are practical topics, how to approach to a theoretical topic, how to understand the practical concepts, right? Everything. So first of all, you need to download a PDF from the online website of Nta Ugc Net of paper 1. This is available in Hindi as well as English, and this is the official website. You just can go, just can type this particular address or the links of the UGC Net official website is given in the description box below. You can check that out. Once downloading the entire syllabus, go through each and every topic in a very detailed manner, right? You need to understand what concepts are included, what concepts are excluded, and what exactly is your entire syllabus, what is included, right? So to understand this, you actually need to download the entire syllabus. If it is possible, take a printout. If not, just access through your mobile, laptop or computer. The next step, after going through the entire syllabus, you might need to divide the syllabus, right? So division of the syllabus is totally a personal matter. It means it totally depends upon your capability. Like, I'm very good in theoretical aspects, right? So I really like teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication, higher education, people environment, etc. So my major focus would be that. But of course, you're not me. You're a different person, right? You might like to solve data interpretation questions. You might be very good at logical reasoning questions. You might be very interested in mathematical reasoning, right? So first of all, understand yourself, that what you are actually interested in or what your strengths are, right? And then divide the entire syllabus into 2 categories or 3 categories. The 2 categories would be easy and difficult. For me, the easy topics would be all the theoretical topics which I have told you earlier, these 6 topics, and the difficult topics for me would be only these 3, that is data interpretation, logical reasoning and mathematical reasoning. But if I talk about reading comprehension, it is not difficult for me. With practice, I can gain, you can say, very good numbers, and I'll be able to gain a lot of confidence in that particular subject, right? So with me, or you can say in the same style, right, you can either divide your entire syllabus into 2 different parts, that is one the easy and the second difficult, or else you can divide the entire syllabus into 3 parts, right? The first one is easy, the second one is manageable, and the third one is difficult. So according to me, if I'm good at theory based, right, and I'm really interested in theory, my categorization for the entire syllabus, or my style of dividing the entire syllabus, would be these 6 topics as the most easiest, right, the 1 topic as manageable, and the last 3 topics for difficult. So make sure you divide the topics according to you. You might be very good at you can say practical, right? So that would be easy for you, right? Whereas theoretical would be difficult for you, right? So make sure you categorize or you divide the entire syllabus according to that. The next thing you need to do after division of the syllabus or after categorizing your syllabus, you need to focus. See, you have yourself divided the entire syllabus, right? You know your strong points, you know your weak points, you know where you can get stuck, you know where you can actually improve yourself, right? You know everything about yourself. Now you need to plan a strategy for yourself. See, there can be n number of people on internet, offline, your friends, your colleagues, etc., or other net aspirants as same as to you, right? But the strategy for one person will or will not work for the other person, right? Because both persons are different. I'm a morning person. Morning person means it is more feasible for me to actually wake up early in the morning and study rather than waking up till late. I'm not that kind of a person who can actually stay up all night and study. That is not possible for me. I'm a morning person. At the same time, you might be a night person. You might be able to stretch the whole night studying, right? But you might not be able to wake up early in the morning and study. So understand, the strategy which is good for me might not be good for you, and the strategy which might be good for you might not be good for me. So understand, everybody has their own style of studying, everybody has their own way of studying. So first of all, find your style. Of course, you have done graduation or post-graduation. You have cracked your 10th examination, 12th examination, BCom examination, or any other graduation examination, and even post-graduation. You have come this way long, right? So you might have planned in the past. Just go through that, analyze that, and just try to find out the best way which is suitable to you, and then make a strategy. For example, if you're a person like me, right? So the easy topics I've already told you for me are the 6 chapters or the 6 units which are purely theoretical based, right? These are that 6 chapters. My main focus would be to cover these as soon as possible in as detailed manner as possible. I would study one particular topic from different books. I would actually refer Harpreet Kaur, KVS Madan, Navdeep Kaur, any online other content available, and will try to complete the entire syllabus first, right? That should be my first objective. See, whatever I am discussing right now will be applicable to you also. This is how you should complete one certain topic, right? This is the right way of completing one topic which I am discussing right now. Okay, so suppose if I am taking teaching aptitude first. So what I'll do, I'll take up the syllabus. I'll just go through lot of books, online contents, and will try to come up with a material or with you can say various sources where I can get the entire syllabus, right? So if I'm able to complete the entire topics of teaching aptitude, then after studying them thoroughly in a detailed manner, right, I would switch to previous year questions. It means at least 5 to 10 attempts of previous year questions asked by Nta Ugc net, and analyzing those, that okay, this was included in the syllabus, I know this answer. Okay, this was not in the syllabus but yet asked, right? This will not only help with my confidence, because of course if I have done all the theory, I would be able to crack the questions, right? So this will boost up my confidence, and second, this will give me a reality check. If I'm not scoring well, certain at one point or other, you'll start to doubt yourself that yes, whatever I have read or whatever I have completed, it might be, you can say there is something lacking behind. I did not complete it thoroughly. There is some preparation yet needed, right? So these two will come to your mind. And one more important thing, the topics out of the syllabus which they might ask. See, children or all the students, right? I have gone through this problem with a lot of students on Unacademy also, and on YouTube also, and everywhere. That ma'am, I need to read this also, this also, this also, this also, right? And they are very confused that what exactly we need to read, right? Only because one single question is there out of the syllabus every year or every alternate year, right? The children start panicking. The children start to get scared that okay, this is the topic they might have asked in the past, so this is the topic they might ask in future. No, it doesn't happen like that. If there is a topic which is out of the syllabus, yet though it is asked in the examination, it doesn't mean they will ask the exact same topic next year. So what a child or what the student ends up doing is, the topics which are asked in previous year questions, they will start reading the entire topic again and again, right? And I've also seen many people taking all the topics which are totally irrelevant. First of all, these are not included in the syllabus, second, and they have been never asked in the previous year questions. So why are you studying that? Please understand, your time, your energy, your patience is really important to crack this examination. You cannot waste your time and efforts on the topic which is not even in the syllabus and they might not even ask. It is better to complete the whole syllabus first. That is the most logical thing to do. But people forget. I've seen many of the students do this also. They just say, or they just, you can say, tell the friend, "Kya, solve the last 10-year questions, you'll be able to crack it." No, it does not happen. NTA does not ask the same question again and again. You just can go through the previous year questions and check it for yourself. No, it doesn't. But yes, topics are repeated. So you need to learn theory. So anybody who's under the assumption that, okay ma'am, I think it is able to crack if I'm able to solve last 10-year questions, right? I'll just solve those and it's more than enough. I don't need any preparation. You're dead wrong. Seriously, you're really wrong. This is not how it goes. You need to cover the entire syllabus first. You need to go through all the topics. You need to understand what are the subtopics. You need to clear your concepts. And only after that you need to switch to PYQs. That should be a logical person or a logical thing to do. So with this, I'm really, this is, you can say, a major part of strategy when you're making. You should understand that before actually jumping onto a MCQ or jumping on to previous year questions, it is very important to understand the entire syllabus, the contents, and all the contents asked or you can say mentioned in the syllabus, and have you cleared that concepts? Have you cleared that concepts? Have you cleared all the things asked? Have you cleared all the topics which I have actually mentioned in the syllabus? Yes, then you might switch to MCQs or PYQs, right? Now, once you have completed the entire content, the next step for you should be actually analyzing previous year questions and solving n number of MCQs. That will help you to boost up your confidence, right? So, with this particular whole process, you'll now be able to make a strategy. Now, with the making of strategy, there are different styles which you can choose of. The first is you can mix and match. Means you can have one easy topic and one difficult topic. So that when easy topics are finished, you will not be really interested in your studies. So it is very hard to take up the difficult subjects. So this is what I do. I take one easy topic and at the same time I take one difficult topic and try to complete both in the same time frame. This helps me to get motivated that okay, this is easy, this is done. Now just I have to do the difficult part, right? So that I keep on going, right? So this is one of the good measures for me. I hope it will work for you. And you can continue till your syllabus completes. So what you need to do is you need to take one of the easiest topic which you have decided that is easy for you and one difficult topics. And make sure the target or the date or the time period or the time span you're going to cover this particular both the topics should be same, right? It means in 20 days I'm going to complete teaching aptitude. So within 20 days only in the same time frame I'm going to complete data interpretation also, right? So this will help you to manage your difficult topics and easy topics at the same time and manage your time as well. Second, you can approach easy. The easy approach is first doing all the easy tasks or all the easy topics first and then jumping towards the difficult topic. This might help you to actually complete major of the crunch of your syllabus first and then only the difficult topics would be remaining. That would also be helpful. Many people are more, you can say, comfortable when they see, okay, I have done like 60% of the course. Now only 40 is left. So their mind works that way. The last but not the least is difficult first. It means you need to cover or you need to complete the difficult topics first and then your mind will be very relaxed that okay, I have done all the difficult topics, now only easy topics are left. So it is very easy to do. Now understand every person is different. So you might like the mix and match concept or easy first or difficult first. So that totally depends upon you what you want to choose. And then with help of all these topics, you can actually be able to make your own personalized strategy which will be helpful for you, right? So the first thing you need to do is check out your entire syllabus. I'm just giving you a recap that what we have done so far. The first is to check out your entire syllabus and go through it, right? Second, divide or categorize your syllabus into 3 parts or 2 parts. Difficult, easy, or difficult, moderate and easy. 3. Now actually to set up a strategy that what you're going to do. You're going to take 2 topics simultaneously. You're going to take the easy topics first or you're going to take the difficult topics first. That totally depends upon you. Right. Now, I hope I have covered a lot of things today and I hope this video helps you. I'll make sure that I'll upload the same video in English and in Telugu as well, so that the Hindi speaking people or the Telugu speaking people, they might understand it in a better manner. Right. And do check out my two of channels, and this is the latest video I've uploaded. Take good care of yourselves. Study hard. Bye bye.